Welcome to 20 Minutes Underground, your online reptile show weekly, sometimes for reptile enthusiasts like the Beaster.
What's up? Okay, hold on just a minute. What's your name?
That's why he's here. This week in Underground, at 20 Minutes Underground, we look at some really cool animals that I hope you really like. One of the things we're looking at is a tiger salamander. Not just any tiger salamander, the yellow barred tiger salamander, which happens to be one of my personal favorites when it comes to salamanders. Love salamanders. I'm a salamander freak. I think they're the coolest animals. Salamander reminds me that if God made them, he just took a pen and did an outline of a lizard and went, okay, go live. I really dig salamanders. But barred tiger salamanders, they get about 12 to 15 inches. They get like that big around. They even eat mice. That's how dope those things are. Super friendly. Easy to take care of. I really like them. And the other thing we're going to look at is
carpet pythons.
Carpet pythons. A myriad of colors and styles and subspecies and sizes. And if you've never seen a big carpet python, when you see a big 8.5, 9 foot carpet python, that big around, and they look literally like, what are those things that the people wear, that the soldiers wear, so to make them disappear?
Camouflage.
Camouflage. The other thing, what kind? Digital? Digital camouflage. They're so amazing. They look amazing. If you've not seen one up close, this is your opportunity. If you are like I used to be, when I used to see animals in books and on TV, it used to drive me crazy. I wanted them so bad. If that's you, I know, I feel you. I feel you, dog. I'm with you. Enjoy this week's show. Please keep coming back for more. And we hope that you keep hope. I don't know. What are we hoping for?
For the best.
We hope for the... Kenny, give them a greeting in Nigerian. They already said Abu Dhabi Kamadaba. All right, Black Panther to you.
Hey guys, Pete here from Underground Reptiles. Place for your one source of reptiles and amphibians and arachnids. And mammals too, sorry. This is a barred tiger salamander, Texas barred. You can tell, you see how the yellow bars are like it's like dripping down. As he gets older, he's gonna get really tigery. I mean, this is kind of like spotted almost, not really more tigery yet, but he's gonna get real striped, and it's gonna be deep black with yellow. It's gonna be beautiful. These things can get up to 12 inches. That's a pretty good sized salamander. Hardy, long lived, they can live up to 10 years. They eat just about anything you throw in with them. As you can see, this one is eating very well. Look at that belly. Look at that fat belly. He's really good. It's a female. They make really good pets. They're actually the simplest of all the salamanders because they can withstand a little more heat than other salamanders. Other salamanders got to be cold and wet all the time. These guys come from Texas, so you get a little dry area sometimes. So of course, they bury themselves, but they can withstand a little more of the dryness and the heat. Best salamander pet. And they require like a woodland tank with mulch, really deep mulch, and a good sized water bowl because they love to go in the water and soak. And breeding time, that's what they do. That's how they breed. They breed in the water, the males and females. She lays the eggs and the males sitting there and they fertilize them. So they're in the water for probably a couple of months out of the year doing that. But otherwise, their main thing is to go underground and hide. Goodbye! That's what they do. They're actually a mole salamander. So these genus, Ambystoma, they all like to burrow. So you gotta have hiding places this thing. Put it in the deep substrate. He's gonna burrow, but it's still gonna wanna hide under a piece of cork bark and stuff like that. And no heat lamps or nothing like that. You can put a UV light on him. UV light's good, because it's got the UV rays and stuff like that. And you feed him, he can eat pinky mice, silver sides, cockroaches, small salamanders. You gotta watch out. You can't wanna put him with any other type of salamander because they will probably make a meal of it. So you wanna keep her with another one like this or by itself. And they don't mind being by themselves. See how they really sit? It's a really, really cool animal. So if you're looking for something really simple to take care of, this is it. Just clean hands all the time. Make sure there's nothing on your hands because they breathe through their skin. They absorb stuff through their skin. So anything on your hands that's toxic, whatever, can go into him or her. So you gotta be real careful. So otherwise, look at that. Isn't that thing cool? You know you want one, don't you? You know you want one. Buy me, please, take me home. And we get these usually a couple times a year. They're seasonal because most of the time they're underground. So when they come up to breed, that's when they probably get collected. And then we get them. And see, it's shedding its skin now. See that? Because it was a little dry. So once they shed, you can see the noose. Look at that. See that? Usually when they shed, they eat their skin too. So they don't waste anything. And they're not smelly either. They're actually pretty clean animals. They go usually to the bathroom in the water. So they clean out their water bowl every couple of days. You know, make sure, you know, if it's filled with poo, of course. The substrate should be cleaned usually every maybe 3 to 4 weeks because they eat a lot. So they poo a lot. So, but otherwise it's a really cool animal. And then, like I said, you have the eastern tiger salamander too, which is from the east. These are southwest. But you have eastern tiger salamanders, which are more spotted, get just as big too. So they're another good pet too. We get those as well. But right now we have the Texas barred. So that's a beauty right there. So if you're looking for something different, but yet easy, this is it right here. The amphibian lovers always, the must-have for every amphibian collection. This is a good animal to have. Like I said, it's a lot easier than the other salamanders. So that's what you want right there. Look at the camera. Mesmerize everybody out there. Hypnotize them. Okay. Alrighty guys. Until then, we will see you later.
Hi guys, Peter here, and what I got today is an albino carpet python. Carpet pythons make great pets. This is obviously a morph, so he looks a little different than your normal one. Most carpet pythons are going to be basically black with yellow bands. You can see right here, this would be where his banding was, but he doesn't have any pigment, so you see that orange like that. Carpet pythons get up to 7, 8, 9 foot. They're a little bigger. There's all different localities and morphs. Obviously the albino like this. They come from Australia. You're gonna want to do like a semi-arboreal setup for these guys. They like to climb a little bit. They'll perch up just like a green tree python, something like that. I'd call these guys basically an intermediate type of snake to own. They can be a little bit nippier when they're smaller, but if you work with them, you can tame them down just fine. Like you can see, this guy is great. He's not trying to bite. He's just moving around a little bit, but not aggressive at all. He's a great eater. Yeah, that's carpet python.
Hey guys, we got an animal here, herd animal that was dropped off to us. This is a Florida Softshell. He's a big guy, as you can see. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get him cleaned up and release him over here. We got a body of water close by. Get him fixed up. He's not very happy right now, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna debride the wound and get him as close to set as we can, get it disinfected, and then put him back. He doesn't look like he's too injured. He's got a nice gash here, but these guys are hardy, and I'm sure he'll bounce back just fine. So I'm just gonna wipe him down and give him a little disinfectant. I'm sure he doesn't like this, but we're gonna get him fixed up, cleaned up, back in action. Just gonna fill this up. Nothing can get down in it. He took a good hit from a car, it looks like. There we go. Back to it. I'm gonna put him away over here. Say thank you. Hey, stop that now. We're almost there. We gotta go all the way around.
Oh.
What's up, brother? All right, Florida Softshell back home. Farewell, buddy. Why don't you stay out the road next time? Hey, watch out.
Top of the camera. There you go.
Wow. There he goes.
That's 20 minutes underground for this week. Look at Alex back there. He's gonna try and creep up on me. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you coming by. Hope you enjoyed yourself, because we do this for you. Keep an eye for our tegus, going to be start hatching soon, and all the specials that we got. Check out our new feature on the website coming soon called the Featured Creature. Or the Featured Creature, where we're going to do a little video on all the creatures that we getting in, the new ones. So hope you like that. Look forward to seeing you guys around. This week's question of the week is a simple one. How do you know it's spring reptile wise? When you look at a clock, you know around 6 o'clock in the morning, depending on what side of the country from you, the sun's gonna come up. How do you know it's spring? Around these here parts, Florida, starting to see the garter snakes move across the road. How do you know it's spring reptile wise? What's the first reptile you see creeping in your backyard? Now I know we got a lot of folks from Australia that watch the show. I don't know if you're from the outback or not, but I'd love to know, what is your first reptile of the year that you know, uh-oh, spring is here. Here come the reptiles. Is it the turtles that cross the road? Is it the garter snakes on the ledge? What is it? Here in Florida, it's them garter snakes. Once they start moving, I know. You know what else it is now I think about it? It's the anoles. We have the little anole lizards that run everywhere. Once we start seeing those things in big quantity, we know that it's spring. That's when they start really moving. Thanks for watching, guys. Free crap for the best 3 answers. Oos.